students, welcome to BSS Studies. I am Mala. Today I will explain about new topic from physics. Kinematics. So, before going to kinematics, we have to discuss basic concepts. First, here we already learned in social directions. This is north, this is south, east, west, north. Okay? So these are cardinal directions, and intermediate directions are, this is northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest. Okay? So these are the directions. First we have to know about the directions. And next one, coordinates. So in this we have to take a rectangular coordinates. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is x dash axis, and this is y dash, and this is x dash. Okay? So in questions they will ask like this: if a person goes like this, 5 meters, if a person goes like this 5 meters with an angle of 30 degrees, okay? So according to vectors, we already learned parallelogram law of vectors or resolution of vectors. Here this is the resultant. We can find easily this vector and this vector also. Okay? So this is the main importance of coordinates. Okay? So these are coordinates. Okay? So these two are basic concepts before going to kinematics. So in kinematics, we already learned what is the meaning of kinematics in 7th class. So what is the meaning? Motion without consideration of force. Okay? Here kinematics means motion without consideration of force, means motion is going on and we should not apply force. Okay? So, and in another point, here we already learned about mechanics. Mechanics means which is study about motion of an object. So here the mechanics is divided into 3 parts. First one, dynamics, kinematics, statics. Okay? Here dynamics means motion with consideration of force, and kinematics means motion without consideration of force. Static means rest position. Okay? Here note down, this is rest position. Okay? So this is the basic introduction of kinematics. Kinematics means motion without consideration of force, and in kinematics there are two branches, means two types or two branches. First one, motion in straight line. Straight line. Okay. Second one, motion in a plane. Okay. So these are the two branches of kinematics. First one, motion in a straight line, motion in a plane. Okay. So in this class I will explain the different subtopics in motion in a straight line. Okay. Motion in a straight line. So in this, rest. First one, rest. Rest means if a body is said to be rest with respect to ground, it is at position rest. See here. Here this is a tree. Okay. This is a tree and here is a ball. Okay. Here this is a ball and after few minutes the ball is here only. There is no change in position. So we can call this ball at a rest position. Okay. Here I will explain again. See. Here this is a tree and this is a ball. Okay, so here after some time I observed that this ball is at this position only. There is no change in position of this ball. So we can say this is at rest position. Okay, we can say that this ball is in rest position. Okay. So this is called as rest. Rest definition. If a body is said to be at rest with respect to, here WRT means with respect to ground and surroundings, with respect to ground and surroundings, if there is no change in position, then that object is in rest position. Okay. Here rest means if a body is said to be rest with respect to ground and surroundings. For example, here this is a tree and this is a ball. Okay, it is after some time it is in this position only. There is no change in position. So we can say this object is at rest position. So that is only this definition. See, if an object is said to be rest with respect to ground and surrounding is tree. With respect to ground and surroundings, if there is no change in position, then that object is in rest position. Okay, so this is the rest position. And next one, motion. Here rest means with respect to ground surrounding there is no change in position, that object is at rest position. In motion, if any object at motion with respect to ground, here we have to say only ground, because here I am taking example. See, here this is a tree, this is a ball. After some time the ball is here. Okay, this ball is displaced some distance, so we can say this ball is at motion. Okay, so this is motion. Here motion is said to be with respect to ground only, because the distance is measured in ground, not at surroundings like this. With respect to surrounding tree or any soil like that, not. Only with respect to ground. Okay, here if any object at motion with respect to ground and if there is change in position, that object at a motion. Okay, so this is motion. Here we discussed about rest and motion. Here there is a note point is there. Note point. Here one of the note point, rest and motion are relative terms. Because rest and motion are related terms, because the motion is changes from place to place or person to person or time to time. We cannot say the motion is same during time or during displacement or during person to person. Okay, and we cannot say rest is also common for any objects or cars or any vehicles. Okay, so because for example beauty is not a relative term. Here beauty does not have rest and does not have motion, So we cannot say this as a relative term. Okay? Sometimes we can say that the beauty at rest. Okay? Some people may think that beauty is a rest. That is wrong. Okay? And here another doubt is that velocity of light. Velocity of a light. Here velocity of a light means it is a motion. It is always in motion, not at rest. Okay? So it is always in motion. So we cannot say that it is a relative term. Okay? So this is the note point. Rest and motion are relative terms. Just relative, not same. Okay? And today topic is completed. ఈ వీడియో కనుక మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే ప్లీజ్ లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. If you have any doubts, please comment on the comment box. Thank you.